growth has been massive. There is just no way to deny that. Currently, TikTok has about 1 billion users globally, while Instagram has 1.3 billion. And my Finnish audience should know that apparently already 1.2 million people use TikTok here in Finland, which is about 1/6 of our nation's population. So it's, pretty massive here too. So, as said, there's no way to deny that the growth of TikTok has been spectacular and, TikTok is a hit. But is TikTok something we should consider in talent marketing? And is it replacing Instagram? In this episode of the Building a Modern Employer Brand podcast, I talk about TikTok versus Instagram for us talent marketing professionals. What are the key differences between these two platforms? And what does this mean for employer branding and recruitment marketing? My name is Susanna Rantanen, and, let's just jump right into this topic. So if you are not familiar with TikTok or you don't hire young people, it's probably easy to think TikTok is not a very useful social media for talent marketing purposes. However, I think this belief is nearing its end as TikTok has become a massive hit and its popularity is starting to follow Instagram's path. And it's definitely time for us to talk about TikTok and compare this social media with Instagram in the context of talent marketing, or HR marketing if you prefer that term. So TikTok versus Instagram. Let's start with the basics, some facts and figures, and do a little comparison between these two platforms and their functions. So first of all, of course, Instagram, as we know, is a free photo and video sharing app with lots of functionalities, and you can use it on the app on iOS and Android. And obviously, as said, there's a host of features for creating, editing, sharing your photos and videos for your audience. TikTok is a free short-form video sharing app to watch, create, edit, and share 15-second to 3-minute videos. And I found this blog post on the Hootsuite blog about TikTok, and I really liked how they kind of referenced TikTok in 3 words: real short videos, because that's what it is. Now, both of these apps also have a desktop version, but you should know that obviously these desktop versions are limited functionality compared to the app. Instagram Reel and TikTok videos are, I would say, pretty similar products, albeit these platforms are very different in terms of how their users prefer using these two products. Instagram is owned by Meta, formerly known as the Facebook company, so majority of the biggest shareholders are probably US or Westerns, while TikTok is owned by a Chinese firm called ByteDance. And if you have followed the media, there has been some speculation about, the Chinese origins of TikTok, whether the app is safe to use or not. I don't have an answer to you, and I'm using TikTok, and I'll keep this in my mind while I'm using it, but I don't really think much of it at this time. Now, as said, Instagram has currently 1.3 billion users as opposed to the 1 billion users on TikTok. And according to Omnicore agency, roughly 43% of TikTok's global audience in 2022 is between 18 to 24 years old, and this might surprise you, 32% is between 25 to 34 years old. 57% of TikTok users are female, and 90% of the users visit the app more than once a day, spending an average of 52 minutes on the app. That's a lot of time. Now, 49% of Instagram users are female, and 31% of Instagram users are between 25 to 34 years of age, which funnily enough, is the same as TikTok audience. So if your audience falls in between sort of the 25, 34-year-old age bracket in terms of their experience level, then you probably should consider TikTok also. Now, on Instagram, 31% are 18 to 24 years old, meaning that if your target audience are youngsters, more of them are using TikTok these days than Instagram. And comparing to the average 52 minutes on the app per day for of the TikTok users, Instagram users spend an average of 30 minutes a day on the platform. But this data is from 2021, so not sure whether it's the same this year. Compared to TikTok, Instagram really has hit it better with businesses. And more than 200 million Instagram users visit at least one business profile every day. And, needless to say, your talent marketing profile, the profile that you use on Instagram for your talent marketing purposes, it's a business profile. Now, Instagram users are way more used to seeing promotional content on Instagram as opposed to TikTok users. And Instagram is considered a more established marketing platform, whereas I would really call TikTok kind of like an indie platform where business content is an interruption and kind of like a commercial break as opposed to seeing business content on Instagram. So if you would be using TikTok for your talent marketing purposes, be mindful that probably the kind of content that you're used to sharing on Instagram will be considered an interruption and a commercial break, and it maybe doesn't really, go through in that same format. Now, according to that Hootsuite blog post, at this time, TikTok is the world's 7th most popular social media platform and the app of choice for the hyper-influential Gen Z. Also, TikTok is to blame for many culinary trends. I mean, my son, who is 13 years old, he regularly shares with me a TikTok video about cooking something that he fancies. So it's, TikTok is to blame for those culinary trends. It's also to blame for the new wave of famous dogs and Addison Rae's acting career. These are from the Hootsuite blog post. And let's not forget that the most recent HR topic, quiet quitting, became infamous from a TikTok video. If you've not seen that TikTok video, then go back to the show note episode at my blog, modernemployeebrand.com/podcast121, and I'll put the link to that TikTok video for you. You can also find the rest of these links and sources that I'm mentioning on this episode on that show notes article. So, what should we think about these facts and figures? I would summarize it in the following. I would say that Instagram is a much more established platform, has obviously a much wider user base than TikTok, but it doesn't take a crystal ball to see that TikTok is likely to fight that position with Instagram within the next couple of years, unless something, happens, something strange happens, which can happen because this social media marketing, scene changes all the time, and Web3 is, approaching, and we don't know what happens to social media platforms then. Instagram reaches also middle-aged users much better, whereas this group, which is my group, is significantly smaller on TikTok. Instagram is also easier to use in talent marketing because it's not just video content. So having to create a TikTok-style video content can be very hard for talent marketing professionals, and also because the TikTok vibe is clearly different from Instagram vibe, and the golden rule of social media thumb is always to adopt the style and the vibe of the platform that you're going to publish the content on when you're creating that content. I'm sort of a newbie on TikTok, so I have a profile. I've posted some videos there. I'm I think I would say at this time I'm discovering TikTok. I'm watching videos and I'm sort of learning about it. I'm analyzing what kind of content people post, especially in more like the terms of business angle. And it's very different to Instagram. And you kind of have to study it for a while to get it. But I definitely see a lot of new opportunities for employer branding and recruitment marketing content on TikTok, especially if your target audiences fall between the 18 to 24 or 25 to 34. Now, let's talk about content creation styles. TikTok versus Instagram. Which one is a better platform to promote your business as a place to work, TikTok or Instagram? What do you think? I would say that both platforms are based on entertaining the audience, obviously with short form content. And even though we are able to post photos and other images on Instagram, we also know the algorithm favors Reels big time. And obviously, Reels is equivalent to TikTok video content. Now, there are essentially differences between the content creation options and the styles and the expectations of the users when it comes to these two platforms and which one is better for your talent marketing needs. So let's, talk a little bit about those. I would say, firstly, that the entire vibe on TikTok is very much an entertainment platform. And when I say entertainment platform, this time I really mean the kind of entertainment that either makes you laugh or gag. I don't see Instagram users watching people squeezing blackheads or stuff like that, whereas this type of content is massively popular on TikTok. Also, TikTok videos that take on an they really take on this extremely addictive sort of nature. I have to say that I kind of bumped into the squeezing blackheads on his on TikTok videos, and it was just like instantly addictive to watch them. And I know this sounds really gross, but I just kept watching and watching and watching, and I was just like, I couldn't stop. Same goes with Japanese cleaning videos, extremely addictive in nature. I'm just like so hooked on those as well. I don't see this happening on Instagram. Instagram is not as addictive in terms of the content styles and the vibe than TikTok is. So that's why I would say that Instagram users make it easier for us to create content for them than TikTok users do, because humor very much exists on TikTok when it's not expected in the same way on Instagram. Now, if TikTok content is way more entertaining in nature, Instagram content is so much more about storytelling. I really think that at the heart of Instagram is storytelling. Instagram is an app where brands can connect with their audiences on an emotional level, leading to private conversations on the app's direct messaging function, publicly, chatting on the posts, sharing content on your stories for your audiences to see and explore, having dual lives and so on. So that's why I believe that Instagram is natively better for building brands and connecting on that required emotional level with your audiences. TikTok isn't like that. You literally just consume videos like you were on this driving lane in a hurry to fill your appetite with the fast, a TikTok remedy. And I don't really see TikTok that personal. I mean, I might be wrong because I said I'm newbie, but I just don't get that kind of a personal vibe from TikTok at all. Literally, it's just like a, drive through stand-up comedy lane where you go entertain yourself for a while and then you leave without exchanging a word with anyone. Correct me if I'm wrong. As said, I'm a new one on the platform, just discovering, but it's really not like Instagram, which I think makes TikTok better for talent marketing, because too many talent marketers simply post content and never engage with their audiences as they should. And on TikTok, I think that you don't have to really. Is that good? No. But is it useful? Yes. I think that both platforms are fairly equal in terms of getting visibility for your content. Although TikTok is still such a novelty, so it's probably easier to get visibility there at the moment in comparison to Instagram. And while TikTok requires that specific vibe from your content, Instagram gives you more formats, more features to offer your content. And here I think that it's good to mention that TikTok is no longer about dance videos, which is, I think that most people think that TikTok is only dance videos. There are dance videos there still, but I mean, I haven't seen a lot. I haven't seen many lately. I don't post dance videos on TikTok either. I don't really plan doing on that either. But, never say never. Who knows? But it's not my plan. Let's put it that way. Uh, Even though both of these platforms share a similar video format, the content styles are very different. So Instagram has Reels and TikTok has the TikTok videos. But as said, that the expected vibe is significantly different. TikTok requires, I think, that kind of an entertaining element in your videos. Even if you provide a brand content, it's still expected to be on the fun side than on the corporate jargon side. And when you look at the videos on TikTok, even like corporate videos, and even though the app has multiple ways to edit your videos, videos on TikTok, some are really cool and different, and the videos are not polished. And if you were to ask a marketing to create a TikTok video and they came up with this highly polished brand video, it just literally would fail on TikTok. So it's not the kind of content people want to see on TikTok. I think this is great because it's so much easier to create content that doesn't have those requirements for perfection. Instagram, on the other hand, has always been a more polished and aesthetic platform. People really want to see beautiful and aesthetically pleasing content on Instagram. And while TikTok is that entertaining on the fun side, Instagram is entertaining on this, I would call, a more inspirational, like a self-aspiration side, if that's even a word. I'm just going to use it anyway. So while TikTok tickles your fancy for a laugh or a curiosity to watch a close-up of someone pulling a bug from your nostril, Instagram tickles your fancy for a better life and like an inspiration for feeling good about yourself. So to wrap this up, my personal opinion is this. Overall, Instagram is a better platform for employer branding. But I have to say that TikTok might actually be a better platform for recruitment marketing and employee ambassadors sharing about their work. However, because TikTok is so novel, it's probably easier to grow an audience on TikTok if you were just starting your employer branding or all talent marketing and you don't have any talent marketing presence on either platform. So I would probably maybe say that try TikTok. So I want to hear, what are your thoughts about TikTok? Are you using TikTok? Are you just sort of discovering it, watching content on TikTok? Are you posting something of your own on TikTok? As said, I am very new to TikTok, but I've recently decided to include TikTok in my social media strategy as a modern employer branding coach and consultant. What this means is that I'm definitely determined to work my own way through this TikTok jungle, learn the vibes, and build my audience there. And if you are on TikTok, please find me, come say hello. You can find my TikTok handle is actually the same as my Instagram and Twitter handles. So at Rantanen Susanna, which is RANTANENSUSANNA. I'll link it on the show notes at modernemployerbrand.com/podcast121. I would love you to come and join me on TikTok. and let's be newbies together. So, as said, connect with me on Instagram or TikTok, LinkedIn, send me a DM, say hello. And if you'd like me to check out your telemarketing profile or some content on Instagram, LinkedIn, or TikTok, just shoot me a DM. I think that I can fit a few free checks and tailored tips here and there. So that's Rantanen Susanna on both Instagram and TikTok. Hey, next week I plan to continue with this topic and talk about TikTok for employer branding and recruitment marketing. So come back next week for more of this juice to keep you going. That's all for this week, my friends. My name is Susanna Rantanen. I teach you all you need to know about mastering modern employer branding, building your own brand as a recruiter, and an employer branding expert to help you to build the career of your dreams. Moi moi!